Welcome back to Retro Rewire. My name is JJ. We are back for another game pickups video, this time focusing on the NEO GEO pickups that I got in 2022. And this is a big one, a lot of good stuff that, that I'm super happy with. And as you saw the thumbnail, the major one is the AES. Look at this bad boy. I ended up getting this at a Surugaya, and the thing that I do like about this one is that it's fairly clean. Look at that. Usually these things like scratch easily, and then one of the interesting things is that this one is stock. There's no modifications, and I'm not going to be doing any modifications other than the quick RGB pipe pass. And it's a really crude one, believe me. And this is a revision 3.6, and it's a NEO AEC. And to my understanding, I thought the AEC was specifically for the North American market, and the NEO -O was the Japanese one. But no, lo and behold, this one is a Japanese unit. But I guess these systems are also known for like case swapping, so who knows what the true history behind this one is. But here on the side, I have look at that. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is the price that I paid. 38,000 yen at the Surugaya. It included a controller, the kidney bean style. And this one isn't too bad. It's pretty good. I ended up picking up one of these, and I got it in Akihabara at Mandarake, which is typically considered one of the more expensive retro gaming shops in Japan. And this one, a little dusty. I'm in the process of cleaning it here, but I don't know if you can kind of see there, but it is scratched up, and I'll have some B-roll of all of this stuff. But this one actually came in at a pretty decent deal, 4,000 yen. There we go. And then there's another one, 4,000 yen. I can finally throw those away. I was saving those for the video because I just like to show the pricing so you guys can kind of see what you're getting yourselves into if you're looking to pick up this type of hardware. But the original joystick is definitely, in my opinion, I definitely like it more than the little kidney bean one, although that one isn't too bad. But freaking AES is in the house. Really happy about that one. As a matter of fact, I already have it set up in the entertainment center, and it's something that I've been playing quite a bit actually. Samurai Showdown 3, as well as a few other titles. The other thing that I got is a memory card. This one is actually essential because, as you know with the AES games, or maybe you don't know, you get 3 credits plus a total of 4 credits through each playthrough. And some of these games are arcade games. They're meant to eat your quarters and whatnot. They're difficult. And sometimes you just have to, you don't make it to the final boss. And this allows you to, when you get a game over or not continue, you can save. And if you load that save up again, you're back to 4 credits. So definitely essential. And they do make some aftermarket ones that rely more on flash media, whereas these require, I believe this one has like a lithium battery inside. So I have the AES, super happy with that one. And I actually ended up getting another NEO GEO CD. Now I have the top loader here, which by the way, I love the way that it clicks when you close the door. Gonna be selling that one because I ended up getting another NEO GEO CD, and I have it right in front of me as a matter of fact. And it's this, look at this. A NEO GEO CD-Z. This was featured, or it's gonna be featured in In the Hunt episode. And it's not in the best shape. This was 30,000 yen, but look at this thing. So beautiful. A beautiful piece of hardware, this. And I just had to get it because, it's either now or never. This stuff, as you know, retro gaming is on the rise, especially in Japan, because there's a lot of now retro gaming channels that are, handled by, the locals, the natives to Japan, the Japanese. And, retro gaming is gaining more popularity amongst the citizens of Japan, as well as, in America and all over the world. So, and I would even say, if you're gonna be getting like stuff like this, it's probably good to have some, I guess, know-how on how to do basic reparations, repair work and whatnot, because a lot of this hardware is getting old and a lot of it is in dire need of maintenance. But that'll be a topic for another episode. So what I have is the AES, the CD-Z, the top loader that I'm gonna be selling. And I also have quite a bit of software. So let's go ahead and check that out. actually scratch that. Before I move on from the hardware, I just want to show some of the other controllers that I have. Now the CDZ top loader has, I'm going to be selling it with this little controller here, as well as one of the little kidney bean joysticks, because I do want to keep one of these little joypads because it's freaking rad actually. So I have this one. I got two of these. See if I can hold them all. Actually, I have three of them because because the CDZ came with one, the AES, it came with one, and I ended up finding this one at Surugaya for, look at that price. Let's see if we can see that, 500 yen. Now, apparently this one doesn't work, and I picked it up from a Surugaya that just sells junk consoles. And usually when I buy from them, which I have in the past, it is true, a lot of the hardware that they're selling in that particular shop, nothing works. And I'm expecting this one to not work, but hopefully it'll be an easy fix. And cosmetically, this thing looks to be in pretty good shape. Really happy with this pickup, and hopefully we can get it back up and running and back into the game, so to speak. Let's look at the AES games that I have. First up, this is a no-brainer. This is Fatal Fury Special. Now, how much did I pay for this one? I think I paid about 5,000 yen. This one is actually slowly on the rise, as with, you know, most of these games. It is complete. In fact, it even has like the little sticker there, and the manual. The manual's back there somewhere. Well, somewhere right there. Pretty cool. I do like this game, and I was specifically looking for it, and I ended up getting it at Retro Game Camp in Akihabara. And they, believe it or not, they actually had it at the lowest price. So we have this one. Then I have Samurai Spirits. I gotta get a poster of this cover. Look at this thing, so beautiful. This one is also complete, pretty good shape. This is one that I am playing between part 3 and this one, but freaking awesome game. I paid 3,300 yen for this, and the condition of this one is actually pretty good. I got this one at a hard off in Saitama. And then here we have part 2. Part 2, this one's definitely a must. I want to say it improves upon part 2 quite a bit actually. And beautiful animation, beautiful stages, and just more Samurai Showdown action. Where did I pick this one up? I actually got this at Surugaya in Akihabara, and I paid about 4,600 yen for this bad boy. And this one is also complete. Put these off to the side. And then just continuing with the Samurai Showdown, gotta have part 3. This is actually my favorite entry into the entire Samurai Showdown series. I know it's not balanced, I know it has issues, I know it's rushed, but something about it, I think it's the story. I just like the story of this. In fact, I don't even know if I understand the story fully, but the idea of this crazed samurai just kind of slaughtering people, and I don't know. It's a great game. I like it. The animation is great, and this is what's preoccupying my game time at the moment. I'm switching between this one and Elden Ring, and I like this one because it's an arcade game, so it's just pick up and play. And then going on with the next entry, I have The Last Blade. Now, look at this. This game, in certain places in Japan, is about Juman, which is about, if you're gonna do a quick and dirty translation or currency exchange, it would be about $1,000. But with today's, weaker yen, I want to say it's more about 800 bucks is what this is going for. Well, I actually ended up getting this one online, and I paid about 280 bucks for it, which, considering its condition, heck yeah, I was gonna get this. And this cover is so cool. See if it'll focus there. There we go. Freaking rad cover, that. And then the last game that I have currently is The King of Monsters. Look at this. And we have, it's coming in at a hot, 55 megs. 55 mega. And this one actually, I don't know if I'm gonna keep, because I'm not too much of a fan of The King of Monsters. I don't know, I think I played it a few times in the arcade way back in the 90s, but it never really got my attention, So that one I think I'm just gonna be selling off. I got it at a decent deal, so hopefully make a little bit of money off of it and put it towards other AES titles. And I think with the, specifically with the AES, as we all know, it's an expensive system. I'm not gonna be getting every game that I can get, no way, just because of spacing, and some of those games I don't really care for, to be honest. And really what I want Art of Fighting 3 and Garo, Mark of the Wolves. Those are two heavy hitters, kind of expensive games, but I'm just gonna be looking through my collection because I have quite a bit of stuff that I'm not actually playing. I got a lot of fluff content and I really wanna curate my collection, really trim it down to having the essential stuff that I do wanna play. And there's a lot of stuff on the PS1 and the Sega Saturn that I have that I'm probably going to be unloading. And keep in mind that I'm just going to be locally, because I'm not really set up to ship internationally and whatnot. But anyway, who cares? I'm going to be selling some stuff to get the NEO GEO AES goodness. Now let's go ahead and move on to the NEO GEO CD titles. I just want to say, like, the NEO GEO is really a platform that is attractive to me, not only because of the nostalgia as a kid, we all wanted it, but it's just a 2D fighting paradise. It's heaven, and I got a lot of fighting games is pretty much what I'm trying to say, and I love it. So let's start with, I guess, Samurai Showdown. I have Samurai Spirits. Again, I have this for the NEO GEO CD. This one is a little bit sun faded, but who cares? And I actually do play it from time to time on the NEO GEO CD. I have Part 2. It's a great one as well. Of course, I have to have Part 3, my favorite entry. And I have Part 4. Part 4 is awesome, and I'm debating whether to get this on the AES. I think on the AES it's averaging about 50,000 yen more or less. I might do it, I don't know. And then we have World Heroes 2 Jet. Now this one I'm not too much of a fan of because they have like this weird like tournament mode, and I'm not really feeling it. I'd rather have just like a regular story mode. So I think I'm gonna opt for Perfect or Part 2. But anyhow, I'll probably end up getting rid of this. And then we have Double Dragon. Now this game is freaking awesome, especially if you're either Billy or gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Anyhow, I'll put it down below. I usually do choose Billy, but once you morph like into like a into the special power that he has, it's based off of the movie, which is really quirky. It just changes the song up, and I don't know, the song is a little bit catchy. And then we have this one I'm definitely keeping. In fact, I'm going to be getting the special edition. We have Art of Fighting 3. I freaking love this game. Definitely going to get it on the AES, but I'm still going to continue to play it on the NEO GEO CD because of that amazing arranged jazz soundtrack. I freaking love this game. Anyhow, let's keep the show moving here. I have King of Fighters 94. I think I'm going to be good with just the NEO GEO CD version on this one. Great little, great fighter, that one. And then I have KOF 95. And actually, that was pretty cheap, 600 yen. I think the 94 was a little bit more, but more or less around the same price. And I think for the King of Fighters, my favorite one is King of Fighters 99, and I'm probably going to get it on the NEO GEO CD because of the arranged soundtrack. I don't think I need to have that one on the AES. We have The Last Blade. I got this at Mandarake, and the price there is 5,940 yen. Actually, I didn't get that at Mandarake, or did I? I think this is well, maybe I did because it's there. This is a great game. I have it on the AES. But the soundtrack, again, arranged soundtrack, worth playing through every now and then on the NEO GEO CD. And then I have the sequel coming in at 6,000 yen. And I ended up getting this one at Friends in Akihabara. I like to support them every now and then, but great title. And then let's go ahead and move on into slightly different. I have Dunk Dream, which I got at Hard Off for 5,000 yen. This one reminds me totally of NBA Jam. And it's a great one. I need to spend more time playing this one as I do enjoy like those arcadey basketball games. And then we have Top Hunter here coming in at 3,000. Now the cover itself is a little bit sun faded. I ended up getting this one in Oyama Tochigi for 3,000 at a Hard Off. And it does include the spine card. In fact, all of these do include the spine card with the exception of World Heroes 2 Jet. But Top Hunter, great little action platformer. And then I have 3 more titles here. We have Sonic Wings 2. I ended up getting this one at Trader for how much? 3,180. Now this one is so-so. I'm not the biggest fan of this series, I guess. You know, I do have the little special one on the PlayStation 1, which I also like, but definitely not my go-to favorite shooters. Then we have Last Resort. I'm currently playing this one on the NEO Geo CD-Z, on the NEO Geo CD. This one is actually cool. I do like the visual style. I like the animation, and I think look at how interesting. See if it'll focus there. Look at the ship design. It's so crazy. Very like phallic-like, but pretty cool game. And then the last NEO Geo CD title that I have is Polestar. This one so reminds me of R-Type, and I think some of the team members that created R-Type actually moved on to form this new dev team, ICOM, I believe, and they were a part of that, and that's why there's a lot of similarities. But guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this episode, all about the NEO GEO. I freaking love this system, and I'm very happy that it's a part of the collection. I have the NEO GEO CD and the AES hooked up on the entertainment center behind me, so both platforms are a part of the permanent setup there. But anyhow, thank you for watching Retro Rewire. My name is JJ, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Ciao.